for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulster. don't need to draw undue attention. Dio!
Right?
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Y'all? Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guy. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Giddy up.
Come.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Whoa!
Come on.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Come on. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. there's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Come on, then. I'll show you around the property. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
How are you today? And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Whoa.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Try to keep up, will you?
Let's go.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Go.
Giddy up! And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland. Whoa there.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
Yeah.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Whoa there! Get your rifle out. It's about time you get to instrument their maker. You got one! That's it. Kill those little varmints. You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. Them rabbits didn't stand a chance. plenty of ground to cover.
Yeah!
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leap.
Is that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock.
Come on.
Come on, boys.
Load up, man.
That's it. Damn coyotes. Come on, they're heading for the chicken coop. Whoa.
Got that, old friend?
Nice shot.
Easy. Whoa, whoa!
How are you doing?
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep, and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Hey, you hear about that gunslinger? Came in from Blackwater to take out Blackwater for benefit. You don't say. You learn something new every day. ¿Cómo estás? Well, hello there. I hear that West Kitchen's elixir can cure all illnesses. That's fast. Hasta pronto.
Nice to see you.
Bye now.
Watch yourself, miss.
Sir, please, I'm a lady.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Yeah.
Easy now. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Let's go.
How those injuries feeling, Mr. Marston?
How you doing back there? Whoa. Come on.
Don't go easy on me.
Oh, shit, damn. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Whoa there. Go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
See you at the finish line. I have got you now.
Yeah.
You're gonna wear that horse out. See ya.
Come on.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
It's excellent to see you today.
Hey, mister.
I'm selling some good tonics if you need them.
Thank you very much.
We got the hardest hardware in town.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
joie de vivre.
You want to spend
I
some
sure
time
hope
with
the
me?
Federals take over so I can put my feet up.
Biggest thing
Yep, reckon I'm almost done.
So handsome. Feeling lonely?
What's the rush there? Whoa, mister.
Great day.
How would our...
Howdy, friend.
So much to buy in this town.
Much obliged.
Stay away from the salt pork and tobacco.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
So who are we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. The way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Come! If Walton's
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal? Come on.
What are you doing back there, Marston?
Come on!
Oh, there. Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasant's house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Marston, take that bastard behind the crate. Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you. Stay with me. Take that feller behind the rock, boy. You ain't getting near, Walton. I'll teach you some respect for the law. Now get to that rock. I'll shoot you some space.
You ain't outlaws! You're idiots!
Christ alive. Look out! There's one behind the outhouse. Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them. Jesus wept.
Just drop the gun! It ain't worth it!
Guess Walton left now. Try to take him alive. Damn you! Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah.
What you got on you, friend? Dear sir, hello. Let's go. Yeah. Slow down. Let's go.
Howdy. Hello.
Come on. Easy. Whoa.
You done diddling yourself? Put them fingers on the table and show me your skill.
Sure. Beats chasing outlaws. Let's do this.
Howdy.
Very nice. There you go. Let's see if I can match you.
Get fucked! God!
You're either drunk, stupid, or crazy. But credit where
Give me
it's due.
someone serious this time. I'll bet you. I thought we were trying to do this quick.
Hello. You ain't much good at this.
Armageddon! Oh my God!
Guess I'll have to come back and beat you. I'd advise you to hold still, partner.
I ain't the type to be messed with.
You better burn the breeze!
That's weird business.
I've had enough!
You think you can beat Ira Shelton at
Couple
poker?
of hands couldn't hurt.
Biggest thing to happen at Boot was my week on the bedwagon airing my pawns.
Uh-huh.
Are we gonna be men about this? We got ourselves a tough guy. Think I'm gonna call.
There's something odd about that Jeb Murphy, I reckon.
You can't win them all. Damn, that's me done and busted.
The Southwestern Railroad Company is just a front for the Jews to run the country, you know?
Richard Jarn, I ain't deef.
Hello.
I heard, I heard.
You hear Jeb Murphy is ill?
Sorry, mister.
Two lawmen
Show
got
me little
killed
for the
with
money.
three rocks. Jacob Austin.
Watch it, mister.
I must be going. Doc Johnston
friend? Come on! You want to scrap, friend?
I shoot better when I'm
You
drunk.
playing Marquis of Queensberry wrong. You messed with the wrong fella. You want to broke?
One of us is gonna die.
Ain't
Reckon
this
it ain't
fun?
gonna be me.
You want to fuck? Come on, let's make this quick. Let's see what you got. All right, let's finish this. Normally, I don't fight it.
I won't call the law. Easy. I promise.
What?
No, no, no! Ah, no! No, no!
Give me a whiskey. Is this how you want it? Superb. What? Hit me then. Get out of here! Impossible. That's it, fella.
Welcome to my shop. This stuff is for...
Why, hello.
I hope you see something you need.
What do you want to tell me that for?
I must tell you, a man walked up to me the other day and he said, well, I can't even repeat it.
Yeah, I just don't get
Sure. I don't mind a little dickering.
Thank you.
Hey,
I don't trust that Jeremiah Stone.
Well, I hope you're leaving satisfied one way. Always glad to see customers.
There's a real marshal about.
You sure can't tell a good wind.
Glad to see you. I'm open.
Hello, sir.
Let me know if you see something you like. A good deal for each of us.
Those young people keep daring each other to visit Mescalero. It's so
Excellent.
dangerous. But do they listen?
That'll be all. Thanks.
A pleasure dealing with you.
How do you do?
Well, hello.
Hello? Hello there.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. You see, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that? I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
Let's go!
Yeah! Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
I hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
How are you, Miss McFarland?
Away, Mr. Marston!
That's it! He's got it!
Come on! Go!
Nice job,
Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston!
Hey!
Get right at them! Drive them this way!
Come on! Slow down!
enough now. Nail it down.
All right, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture. Sweep back and forth behind them. Keep it nice and tight.
Get going! Come on!
Runner. Keep them tight now.
Come on!
Barney's gonna love this. You're doing great, Mr. Marston. Stay with him. Keep that herd together now.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Come on!
Saints alive. You're looking good.
How do you do?
You know how to ring?
You're pretty good.
This may hurt. Oh, who am I kidding? It'll definitely hurt.
Oh, must have been the wind.
Too weak.
practicing or playing? You got yourself a good arm.
Well done.
Or release.
You've done this before.
Pleasure to see you this evening. I'm gonna show Mr. McFarland I'm the best there is.
What do you want to tell me that for?
Would you look at the time?
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby.
And you're psyched through.
Easy now.
Yeah. You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just
but I know
enjoy the
we're
ride?
only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There's the horses! Get that lasso ready!
Rope one of them for me, Marston!
Come on!
You gonna use that rope or not?
Come on now!
Hang on to that rope, Marston! He's a handsome one, all right. Don't let it bust you, Mr. Marston. Lean into it.
Come on now!
You're doing fine!
Whoa!
Show me what
Relax
you got,
now.
boy! Come on, let's go! Come on in, now,
there.
boy!
Oh, there!
Let's
Relax.
go, boy!
You got it, Mr. Marston!
There.
That's it! Don't
There
give
you
up!
go.
Nicely done, boy! Let me take it from here. You get back on your own horse. Woo! I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come!
What are you waiting for? You haven't gone all day. That's it! Hold him there! Jump on it, break him in. I got a hold on him. He's there for the taking! You got this! Come on, boys.
Relax now. Nearly there. Calm down now. I got you now. Easy. Oh, shit! See? We're friends now.
Look at that! You're a natural. Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Come on. I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
We have a good life here. A life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight, and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie, Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my paw's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much. Looks like the ranch hand's up ahead.
Go! Whoa, whoa!
Let's drive them up the canyon, where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Come on! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! Yeah! Whoa there! Come on! Hey! No stopping! Let's go! Get go! Come on! Come on! That's it! Let's go! Come on! Yeah! Come on! Move! Come on, easy up now. Whoa! Come on!
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back. Get after him.
mine now. I got you. See? We're friends now. Come on. Oh, there.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal. Go! Come on!
They took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took him.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
I'm sober as a judge. Hell and drums getting to be real smug these days.
I do beg your pardon.
Sir, please be more careful. How you do?
Shot of whiskey.
No. Irish shilling overcharges to shoe a horse.
Fill me up, partner.
Ready to bend the elbow tonight?
And again.
I'm gonna court Miss Mitzi. Believe you me.
That's right.
The Derby is going to be next week.
I'll take another one.
Bottoms up.
Hey, handsome. Are you busy?
Thank you.
I heard two lawmen got killed at Twin Rocks.
Yup. Hello there.
I ain't had a decent nap in years. Looking at you, I feel something growing.
I'm a little busy now, unfortunately.
I need to get me some of that scalp
People ask
Brazil.
me, and I always tell them something.
I want to split that pretty lip of yours. Fine Armadillo, welcome to you.
I'll take a whiskey.
It's like I always say, dog, what dog?
Are you lonely?
I heard them gospel thinking wolves took another of your life.
That is something to hear.
There's something
Give me the
odd
same
about
again.
that Jeff Murphy.
Elden Grump is a terrible undertaker.
Yup.
How do you do? Off with them. I will not accept
You
this
want to
from
spend
anyone.
some time with me?
I must be going. Doc Johnston wants me to stop by.
Farewell.
A man like you needs a woman like me.
Well, that means to bleed you.
Why don't you and me spend a little time together?
Here swimming with bow-legged.
I am going to stay away from old Ma Fowler's laxative powders from now on.
Hello there. Careful, partner.
Oh, excuse me, mister.
Hey, handsome. Are you busy?
You look like you're smart.
You know,
How can I
John is
refuse?
elected governor. He's going to open the rail lines to Allende.
Greetings. The news about Elden Grump.
Tumbleweed farm folk for no good reason.
Quit your jawing. I ain't deaf.
I hear they pay through the nose for raccoon meat over the border.
All right, fellas. Sure. How about I make things interesting? You ain't much fun.
I'm in.
You can make good money for goat meat over in West Elizabeth.
I won't sell armaments to them folks, whatever the profits may be.
What's it all coming to?
I'm calling. No, thanks. Damn. Let's make this interesting. Wake me up when you fancy playing.
Old Grub's doing a roaring trade these days. Oh, hell.
I just ain't getting the cards. Guess I'm about dead.
That John Marston used to be a hired killer for the Jews, you know?
Hell if that ain't true.
Hello! Got killed in twin bad times live up that way.
My mistake, sir.
Hey, you, the chicken-headed guy, come over here.
Things ain't looking too fine, are they?
Hello there.
Come on, let's go! Get him in there! Come on!
Amos!
Hey, miss, I got most of the horses secure and the chickens.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know, they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Come on, Mr. Marston. Hurry. That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there's conspiring against me. Are you a religious man?
Not in any real sense. Sometimes I tell myself things happen for a reason. Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path but me.
We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna give me my wife and kid back. The past is who we are, Miss McFarland. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
We have 2 herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more work, but I'll show you how to deal with them. We're not gonna be able to hear each other in this rain. Just make sure you don't lose sight of me. Watch it in that mud.
Come on.
Drive them over to the pasture by the old oak tree. We'll merge them with the other herd there. The storm's getting worse. What are you waiting for?
Slow up. Come on.
Come on, I can't do this all by myself in this weather.
Whoa, whoa. Let's go! Come on! Move! Move on! Move on! Hey! Whoa!
A decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Miss McFarland. Come on. Rest in peace, my friend.
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
Thanks, mister. I could use a little luck.
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. If it's water you're looking for, what's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at Old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
Come on! Let's go! Come on!
How do you do?
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a goddamn son of a bitch, mister.
Take it easy there, Marston. We'll lead the way. We need to stick together, boy. Them rustlers might be waiting for us. I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel mouse city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin? Mount back up, boy. We need to find those rustlers.
Yep, now I reckon.
Keep up, boy. We don't want to miss the baller's quiz.
Come on! Slow down!
Stay with us, Marston. You never know. Baller twins might have set up an ambush. Everybody dismount and follow me. Head for the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Rustler, find some cover. Good shooting, boy.
More like that, Marshal.
You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputies.
Don't think you'll be needing this.
Damn you.
Let's go, Marston. Get a move on.
Eyes up, boy. Behind that rock. Follow me! That'll do it. Come on, let's keep moving. There's one of them. There's our boys on the other side. Hellfire! They're still coming!
Friend, you got a yellow streak a mile wide.
Come on! Give them hell! Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boys? Come on, let's clear out that camp. Watch yourself. Looks like they have some backup. Put down your guns and surrender! I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air. That bastard won't be rustling no more.
all by myself.
There's one more for the vultures.
Nice and steady now. Don't leave yourself open.
Good shooting, Marston. Looks like there's some ammunition lying about if you need it. I'll meet you up on the ridge.
Sorry about this, partner.
Come on, full foot, Marston.
Let's go. Be careful. I think I spotted some snipers.
God damn it! Take out those snipers, boy! Get those thieving bastards! Over there.
Sorry about that.
You got one!
There he is. Gunshots. Quick, let's go help my deputy.
It's you or me, friend.
Damn fine shooting, boys. Come on, let's regroup.
Forgive me, friend.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run for it. Good shooting, boy!
There's more where that came from. That one almost got me.
That's faster.
Just a little something for my trouble.
Looks like the bollards won't be rustling again anytime soon. Quick, let's get those hostages freed.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
You'd say that again.
But one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Hello, friend. I'm used to my time being wasted, but that don't mean I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Hello? Don't fall over your own feet now. Get on in!
Ooh, I better take a dark clock. Careful there, Fred.
I'm being kidnapped. Jesus wants you to untie me.
Come on, relax.
Be a Christian and let me go, please.
Whoa, mister.
Oh, I'm in your way here.
Jesus wants you to untie me. God bless. You're an angel. Thank you so much.
Anyone else would have done the same. Mind where you're going, lady. Come on. Slow up.
How you doing? Hey, how's it going? Steady there. Oh!
Howdy, mister.
Shall we look?
Thank you. Go.
Hi there. Hello.
There be outlaws down there in them days. I done left men fighting dust for less.
You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. Prospect of dying certainly focuses the mind, doesn't it?
You should keep your opinions to yourself, pal.
How'd you like it? I'd want it between the eyes, quick with no pain.
What have you got for me?
Good day.
In and have a look.
Hello. Another wagon got robbed near Mescalero yesterday.
The devil's got us good riding tails. You know that old timer done shit himself again?
Ooh, I better take a Doc Crockett to get these ran. Just to be safe.
How you doing?
Dear sir, hello.
How do you do?
I heard them rustlers from Pike's Base.
That'll do me.
Try your hand at some blackjack.
Guess I'll play.
The show's real good.
I heard another train got raided on Bloody Bridge.
Son of a whore.
Uh-huh.
That's all I am. You're gonna die here. Get used to it.
Let's not get any hair in the butter.
Give yourself up. It'll hurt less.
Right. Let's see it.
Yep. I love showing horses more than anyone.
Stay.
I'm all right. That's goodbye for me.
It doesn't surprise me, does it?
Marshal, cops be digging around here some.
Be glad to take your coin from you, Pilgrim.
Our cattle rustlers been sniffing out again.
Good day.
Let's go. Whoa. Hey.
Why don't you buy some chips, partner?
How can I refuse?
I'd avoid Bitter Bush trial tonight. It's likely to be colorful.